Okay, so I asked Snapchat what should I do for a YouTube video, and the main requested one was advice for relationships. And I literally said that backwards, but we're not gonna reshoot this because it's like my third time recording. Okay, anyways. Um, and so then a long time ago, I asked Snapchat what questions they have about relationships or like anything that they have going on, maintaining a relationship or whatever. And there was a lot of questions asked that I never answered because I was saving it for a YouTube video like this, and I was just gonna give advice like freestyle, but then I realized let me just answer these questions, and that would give some of you guys advice for questions that you guys had or may not have. But if you guys have more questions that I didn't answer fully and you like the advice that I gave you this time, then just comment down below because I answer your comments. But I never get comments because I feel like I cover it all, or I just no one likes me. One of the two. So the question that I got was what are you and your boyfriend's zodiac signs? So me and my boyfriend's zodiac sign, I'm a Scorpio and he is a Cancer, and the weird thing about it is that I'm emotional, I'm a liar, I'm deceitful. That is literally what you hear about Scorpios all the time. They're evil, they're mean, they're this, they're that. And I take things to the heart too much. And the difference between me and him is that he is known for pretending not to care, anger issues, all of that above, very hothead, and but he is emotional like my sign. So we work out perfectly fine when it comes to being clingy kind of and all that stuff. So, you know, I don't really know what else to go on that, but there's your answer. Um, should you keep your relationship private? So, I don't know. I feel like you should definitely let it be known that you are in a relationship if anyone asks, because you already know where that conversation is heading if someone asks you if you're single, unless like there's like a friend who's asking because they're trying to get into boy drama. But if there is a guy or a girl asking you if you're in a relationship, definitely let it be known if you feel like you don't want to disrespect your relationship, because you're kind of just entertaining their thoughts of what they wanted to do next or ask you next when they're texting you, if you don't let it be known that you're in a relationship, if you know what I'm saying. So keep it private, keep it cool. Don't let everyone know your business because they will use it against you. I've learned firsthand, but let it know. Let it be known. Let it be known. Let the world know, because they will try to disrespect your relationship because they don't know you in a relationship. And that's the thing. Most girls will yell at other girls like, "Why are you talking to my man?" and all this. But look at your man first, because sometimes they don't know that you're in a relationship, and the girl's like, "Bro, I thought he was single," and then you just whooped her butt for no reason because she didn't know you was in a relationship with him, and then there's just a whole bunch of drama, and then you know what's, and then you did, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know. Okay, how do you tell if a guy's into you or not? So, you really don't know. Like, I feel like you kind of get the hint if someone doesn't want to talk to you. They'll constantly leave you on deliver or red, or they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sleeping," but they wasn't sleeping, or they just have a constant addiction to video games, and they probably do fuck with you, but you have to meet with them in person. And that's some of the things that I've realized about people, is that there's some real cool, dope ass people in the world, but like, you just have to be with them in person, because there's a lot of dry texters who are trying to be more intimate, but they're just not that type of person over text, and you just have to like mess with them in real life, and just know that if someone is too nice over text, you're gonna have a real hard problem with them in person, because they're probably two different people. Because it's always easy to be someone, have a persona, when you're at a screen like this, like just texting bullshit. You feel me? So just be careful and don't be too thirsty. Let them chase you, you know what I'm saying, and then chase them back, and then let them chase you and chase them back, you know what I'm saying, and see if you guys end up catching up with each other, you know? Um, there's a guy I like. Should I tell him? So, hint at it, don't tell him. Like me, okay, I'm gonna tell you personally. When I met my boyfriend for the first time, I was in an awkward situation where I didn't tell him that I liked him. But then when I had the opportunity to, I was full force with it. I was like, baby, you feel me? Boo thing. You feel me? Future husband. I fuck with you. I like you. I like you a lot. You feel me? You should fuck with me because I fuck with you. And we should fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? 1 + 1 is 2. And we should be in a relationship with each other. Um, and some people are like, I like a girl who knows what she wants. And there's other people who are like, you're too easy. I can't fuck with this. You feel me? So it just depends on the guy, and if you feel a vibe where you can just be like, I like you, boo, then do that. But if you don't feel that type of energy, just let it be known and play with it a little bit. Sprinkle a little bit of I like you dust on it. You feel me? Tease a little bit for me. And see if they come out first and be like, oh, I like you, and I kind of feel like I kind of get the vibe you like me back. Like, maybe we should take it to the next level. You feel me? If they don't go that far, then just don't even bother with it. Like I said, feel the energy, the vibes, and you kind of get it yourself. What do you do when you want to be with a person that doesn't want to be with you? So don't be with them. Like, let me tell you something. If a person doesn't want to be with you, just know you're beautiful, you're awesome, you're amazing, and you don't have to be with that person. Like, seriously, they're not even that important. If they don't want to be with you, there's always the next person. Or maybe they're just going through something and they just don't have time for you, and it's not even that they don't want to be with you, it's just that they literally are on so many levels of just not, like, literally on so many levels of just not ready for a relationship, and they're like, I really love you, I fuck with you, but I can't be with you, I don't want to be with you, I'm doing something else with my life, I'm on a different role than you are. I've seen how your life is. I've compared it to mine. It's not gonna work. You feel me, honey? We gonna have to swat the other way. You for me? Um, would you check your boyfriend's phone, or should you check your boyfriend's phone? My bad. So you shouldn't, but you should. Like, you shouldn't check it, but you should definitely know the surroundings of who he's around and who he chills with, and like who you talk to. You feel me? Because that kind of depends on what you share and what you don't share in the relationship. Because there is boundaries. There's some people who will literally be like, oh, if you don't fuck with this friend, I don't fuck with you. You feel me? Because that's just how loyalty works in some ways. And there might be a person they're friends with that you're not friends with. But like, try not to check the phone right away. Try to like feel his vibe and see what he tells you first, and then see what you can find out. But don't do it all the time. You feel me? Shh. Don't do it all the time. Okay? I learned it hard way. How do you? Hello? How do you keep the spark in a relationship? Go to Walmart. Go shopping with each other. Laugh. Do not depend on the relationship all the time. Do not talk about the relationship all the time. Just enjoy each other's company. And I swear, one thing will lead to another, into another, into another, into another, and the spark will just keep going because you're constantly doing something. You guys are constantly enjoying each other's time, and it'll just be fun. And then you just will roll with each other, and the drip may keep going, and the drip may stop. But you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it going to see when it stops. And when it stops, it's over. Okay, I'm sorry, it's over. But if it doesn't stop, keep it going. Don't stop. Don't sit back and relax. You keep it fucking rolling, bro. Do not fucking stop. I'm telling you. You will put out the flame if you lame. Period, poo. What happens when you feel like the person you're with is distancing yourself? Distance yourself and then see if they come back. Simple as that. And like I said, keep the flame rolling by doing new things, and then they may not distance themselves. They're probably scared. They're probably anxious. So see if when you pull them closer, how they act, and then see how they act when you push them away, and you'll be able to tell whether they're trying to leave or trying to stay and just scared. What should you do if your boy? Hold on. Let me just. My boyfriend cheated on me. What should I do? This is right here. Glitched a little bit. you should definitely just take time apart and breathe. Listen to some Janae Echo. Listen to some Marvin's Room. And see it if you guys were meant to be or weren't meant to be. See if you messed up or he messed up. Like, see where it led up to. Why it led up to that point. Why did it lead up to this point? And then once you like figure out what made this happen or what led it up, it could just be him. It could be both, because you have to realize some actions are made depending on your choices of what you made in a relationship and what he's made in a relationship. Take some time apart. Don't try to be back together right away. Come back, reunite, speak, talk, see where it leads. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And just keep it cool, subscribe, like, and yeah.